Hello, boys and girls. Back for Hardy Boys Clue Book number 1, the video game Bandit, and we are on Chapter 5. And Chapter 5 is called Picture Perfect. Joe squeezed through the crowd, moving around toward the pool. There was a group of kids he didn't recognize. He thought they might have been some of Ellie's friends from camp. He looked at each of the girls' outfits, but none of them matched the description Mr. Fun had given. Have you seen a girl with a purple shirt and a streak in her hair? Joe asked a blond boy with glasses. The boy just shrugged. A streak? What do you mean? Her hair was colored. She had pink in it, Joe explained. The boy shook his head, and a few of the other girls were playing tag on the lawn. They stopped for a moment, watching Joe. I think I saw someone like that, but I don't know her name, a girl with braces said. Do you remember where? Joe asked. No, just that she was here at the party somewhere, the girl explained. Sorry. Joe had wasted almost 20 minutes walking around in circles trying to find the girl Mr. Fun had mentioned. He was starting to wonder if she actually existed. He'd checked all the rooms in the house, making sure she wasn't hiding somewhere. He looked at the tables by the pool and studied the groups of people sitting on the chairs by the stage. He'd even gone to the edge of the woods behind the backyard where Ellie's old playhouse was. He spotted Frank across the lawn by the dessert table. Did you find anything? Frank called out. Nothing, said Joe. He walked over and picked up a chocolate chip cookie. Maybe she already left. Look, Frank said, pointing to the photo booth across the way. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? It couldn't hurt to check, Joe said. There's a chance she might have taken a picture there. We might find some more clues. The boys took off across the lawn, waiting in line while Sissy's parents posed in front of a background with the Bayport Bandits logo. Looking good, the man behind the camera said. Let's see your big smiles. Mrs. Zermino had a feathered fan and wore a floppy hat with ribbons on it, and Mr. Zermino had goofy glasses on, and they both looked nervous. They straightened up as soon as they saw Frank and Joe. Did you find anything? What happened? Mrs. Zermino asked, turning to the boys. Nothing yet, Frank said. Joe went over to the man behind the camera. He was a tall, skinny guy with suspenders and a fedora. He had a laptop computer on the table in front of him. With a few clicks of a mouse, he printed out copies of the pictures. They didn't look very happy in any of the pictures. Let us know if we can help with anything. This is just terrible, she said before walking off. You want to take another turn in the booth? The guy asked. I'll be closing it up in a bit. Actually, we were hoping you could help us with something, Frank explained. Do you keep all the pictures on your computer? Yeah, the guy said. Just about, unless someone really hates the photo and wants me to delete it. But eventually they all go up on the website the day after the party. Joe glanced sideways at his brother, knowing they were onto something. Can we see them? We're here looking for a girl who had a pink streak in her hair, and we're hoping she stopped by here. That sounds familiar, the guy said. He clicked through the screen, and after screens of photos, finally he stopped on a set of 4. Sure enough, they were pictures of a girl in a purple shirt with brown hair. One piece in the front was dyed pink. That's definitely her. She matches the description, Joe added. The guy hit print, and the strip of 4 photos came out. Here, so you have it. Joe and Frank studied the pictures. In them, the girl in the purple shirt was next to a girl with short blonde hair. Freckles covered her nose and cheeks. She looked a year or 2 younger than the girl with the short hair. Maybe she was 8 or 9. They were making angry punk rock faces in 2 of the photos, and then silly faces in 2 of the others. Thanks for this, Frank said. Now we have something to show people. I don't think I saw either of them. Joe whispered as he scanned the crowd. Me neither, Frank added. They pushed past a group of teachers who were talking about the fashion show. Principal Green was in the center of them, making a joke about the furry orange hat Mr. Hendricks had to wear. The boys checked the backyard again, and they checked the patio and the playhouse, and it wasn't until they went back to the dessert table that they had spotted her. The freckle-faced girl was there, alone, taking a bite of chocolate cake. Can we talk to you? Joe asked, walking up to her. We were hoping you could tell us who your friend is. The girl's green eyes widened. Where did you get those? She asked, looking at the strips of paper. Those are mine. But before Joe could answer, she plucked the photos from his hand. We've been looking for your friend, he said. Why? The girl asked. We aren't friends. Where'd you find these? The guy from the picture booth gave them to us, Frank explained. What do you mean you aren't friends? Never mind, the girl with freckles said. Frank was about to ask her more, but the girl turned on her heel and headed across the lawn to where the other kids were playing tag. That was really weird, Joe whispered. Really weird, Frank agreed. Why would they take a picture together if they aren't friends? As they stood there watching her join the game of tag, they were more confused than ever. She's hiding something, Joe finally said. The only question is, what is she hiding? Okay. So they're making a little bit of progress, but they still haven't solved the mystery. And chapter 6 is called A Secret in the Woods.